It's your intro, you dickhead.
How am I supposed to know? Bing bong, we're on. I bet that's well loud.
He's back, ladies and gentlemen. He's back. He's back with us.
I'm back.
How
Sorry.
long has that been?
It's been a while. I'm sorry about that. Sorry, guys.
Everyone was starting to think that it just it slowly phased you out and it was just me and Steph.
I think I sold my shares.
Yeah, well, he's back and he's back for good.
Well,
oh, fuck off. I swear to God.
No.
What? When?
Maybe next Friday.
Right.
But it probably won't be the problem because I'll be on what I'm doing next week, so I don't know what time I'll be finishing, is my point.
What I didn't understand, after a while, Steph was like, does he work? Because you didn't work on Saturdays or Sundays, did you?
No.
So why couldn't you do the Friday?
I could, but I'm just knackered. By the time I've woke up...
So Steph was like, there was no actual physical reason as to... Well, it was all physical, that was the problem. But there was no actual reason as to why you couldn't. You just could not be bothered.
No, you just said, one time, if you don't want to do it and you're tired and that, we'll do
one time and then missed like every milestone of the podcast since.
I am the cornerstone of this. I'm the linchpin. So it's all right. I'm always there supporting in the background.
Mm-hmm.
I'm always there.
Yeah, this is true.
If you can hear the sweet birds tweeting in the background, it's because it's warmer in here with the doors open than it is with them shut for some reason.
Yeah, so we've opened up the patio doors. Well, the French doors have been busted wide open, so we apologise if there's any other external sounds, but for our own comfort, it is just nicer. Yeah. I don't think they'll hear. I don't think the mics will pick it up anyway.
It's going to be nice in the summer, isn't it?
It's going to be great in the summer. If I'm still here.
Yeah. Nah, don't say that.
Right, what have we got going on?
Well, hold on.
Straight back to normal. Just silence, no planning.
No.
What's the hold on?
I just want to say thanks to Steph again.
Oh, yeah.
For filling in and doing such a stupendous job.
She's been loving it, man. She's been loving it. And to be fair, I've been loving it.
Yeah, no, it's good. I've been loving it.
This is the setup, yeah, because we don't do it over here. We do it in the bedroom instead.
I saw the gram post.
Oh man, it's so comfy because it got my nice. I mean, it's comfy here, but it's just sweet to be able to just set it up upstairs. But I did say to Steph, I was like, as nice as this is, it'd be a bit awkward if I just bring Ash up here. We set up just next to the bed.
Slumber party.
Just do that, but it was nice. I think the timings were different though, because I think it was a lot more free to just do it as and when. Yeah. I mean, fucking hell, I think there was one day where we pushed the Patreon exclusive to the next day because I couldn't be bothered to do it.
Fair enough.
Just couldn't be asked.
At least you're honest.
Well, I put out a message explaining it.
The only thing, you
right.
need to.
Go on.
Your spoiler announcements are awful.
What do you mean?
You've spoiled a game for me already.
Which one?
So me and Jem started playing... inspired by you and Steph.
Go on.
We started playing. Oh fucking! I don't know.
Are you playing games together?
Yeah,
this is fantastic.
We was playing the fucking American horror choose your own adventure shit. What is it? What's it called? Them games that you used to play.
Oh, what, the Dark Anthology pictures?
I don't know what it is. I don't.
There's all different
them.
ones. Or was you playing? Well, you weren't playing the Quarry because you said that.
No,
Gemma
the one
loves
before that or something.
Devil in Me.
No.
Little Hope.
Until Dawn. Yeah, we was playing that. That's the one we was playing.
It's good, isn't it?
And then you started talking about fucking some other one.
Yeah.
I can't remember what game it is.
Yeah.
But we was going to go along this journey of playing these games. And then you was like, yeah, but your spoilers ain't like, oh yeah, and, little way in. You just jumped straight to the end. You was like, yeah, because at the end, when he turned into a werewolf and lopped all their heads off, I was like, oh, brilliant, I won't play that one then.
Oh, yeah, that was, that for everyone that wants to know, that was the Quarry.
Yeah, so we're not going to do that. Well, Jem doesn't know that.
No, you're talking shit anyway, because when I spoke about the Quarry, I spoke about it with you on this pod in this room, and I got annoyed because I started talking about it and you switched off.
That probably.
So I was talking to no one. And then after the pod, I said, why did you switch off on that one? And you said, because it's one of Gemma's favourite games, so I already knew about it, and I've already watched an entire playthrough on YouTube.
I got mixed up with the one I just said, Until Dawn.
So you could have added to that podcast then?
Possibly.
You literally sat there in silence.
But even so, I'm not the only one that hasn't played The Quarry. And there's also... You've done...
What?
I had to tell multiple people last week not to listen
Yeah.
Because of the Last of Us series. Because you was just like, oh yeah, because obviously we know what happens to X and X, and I was just like, no, nobody does, unless because there's people I know that have listened to a pod and watch the series and have no idea about
Fake fans. If you ain't watching The Last of Us straight off the bat the minute it comes out,
let's just be more savvy with the spoilers.
It sounds like someone else's issue to me.
Yeah, it is, and it was my issue. I was like, damn, I've been spoiled. Now I know what it feels
what did
like.
I spoil The Last of Us for you?
No, you spoiled the quarry for me because I really wanted to play
but that is kind of your fault because you told me.
Is it? Twist it on me, the geezer that weren't here.
Because you told me that the pair of you have done the quarry.
But it's not just about me.
Oh, I don't fucking care about everyone else.
Well,
They're
I
not
do.
here, are they?
Well, I care about you all. All right, thank you, Patreons. Thanks
Fuck
for your sweet money. Thank you. I can buy more figures and Pokemon
all right,
cards.
look. All right, I will hold more of a spoiler aspect.
All you literally got to do is like, oh yeah, spoilers if you haven't played X game. Insert here. We're going to talk about that for a minute, or save it to the end and go right. We're going to talk about this for to the end of the pod now. So if you don't like it, fuck off. Simples. You just go, oh yeah, we won't spoil anything. But can you believe that X, Y, and Z happened? I'm just like, oh man.
I can't help that the conversation between me and Steph is so.
It's so flowing.
It's so streamlined and smooth that you forget you're talking on a podcast.
You just got verbal diarrhea. I love the little domestic that you used to. That was.
Everyone loved that. Yeah. Everyone was all over that. Connor come up to me today and he was like, "Are you going to start poking Steph about how much better the Steam Deck is to the Switch?" And I was like, "No, I'm gonna
brave
leave
man.
That one."
You'd be a brave man.
They're both good in their own right.
Yeah, but yeah, But once again, thanks, Steph. Fantastic job. Maybe if we can get a third thing, then it just become a permanent fixture. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
She really enjoyed it. Yeah, it was good fun, man. I mean, no doubt she'll be back next Friday.
Yeah, probably.
when you're not fucking here.
Probably.
But yeah, no, it's good crack. It's good crack.
But yeah, right. So
we're here for a reason and one reason only.
Yeah.
Money.
Yeah. Thanks. Thanks for all your fivers, you fucking type motherfuckers. Thanks for the Patreons, though. You've got to say thank you, haven't you?
We have got to say thank you. Thank you so much.
So thanks. We do appreciate it.
Patreon.com/what's the buttons.
Hogwarts Legacy.
Yep. It's a big one.
It's an interesting one for me.
Game of the year type shit is what Hogwarts Legacy is.
Possibly, but I think I might have misconstrued another thing that you were talking about.
I'm going to turn you down slightly because you're hurting my ears.
Yeah, I can't help that. I've got it far away.
There we go.
I might have misconstrued what you said.
What, me and Steph?
Yeah, you were talking about it, and I believe you were saying about, or you might have mentioned me saying I want to watch the films before I play the game because I don't want to miss anything, and you basically dismissed that would have any impact.
So you're talking shit.
Yeah, and I just still wholeheartedly disagree.
Because I think you're an idiot.
Because yes, it's set in a different timeline. Yes, it's not Harry Potter, but there is going to be things in there that are going to call back to the films where you're going to be like, oh, yeah, nice. But without me playing or watching the films, I'm not going to get any of them. Oh, yeah, cool moments.
But it works both ways, doesn't it? So if you watch the movies and then you play the game and there's little bits in the game where they are a nod to the movies, you'll go, oh, fucking hell, yeah, that was in the movie. I see that on blah, 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 blah. It works the other way around. You play the games and then you watch the movies and you'll go, oh, fucking hell, I see that in the game. I played that. I did that bit.
But I don't think it's going to have the same effect. I think the other way round is going to be more impactful.
You know what the easy solution to this one is?
Just to watch films.
Just watch the fucking films.
I'm trying, but I don't know where to watch them.
What do you mean you're trying? What do you mean? Just buy them. Buy them.
I haven't got any money left.
There's a Patreon right there with dough in it.
I'm not using that money. That I'm saving up for a Lambo.
We're almost there. Keep it coming, quid. Mark. Keep it coming.
We got 60 quid.
Yeah, because you can't fucking. It's not on Netflix. It's not on Amazon Prime.
It is on Amazon, but you have to rent.
You got to rent the fucker.
Which I am. You know, I will do that, but it's very difficult to get me and Jem in the same room. Her not busy, me not busy, and to want to watch Harry Potter. I'm not sure if that's even her jam. But
what, Harry Potter?
No, I know.
Harry Potter.
It's very niche, but a lot of very niche people like it.
Oh shit! Yeah, even fucking hell. Oh well, Harry Potter, the complete 8-film collection.
Yeah, DVD, 20 quid.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that.
For all of it.
But I want Blu-ray. I'm not watching that crappy shit.
Fuck me. It
Surely
makes
you've got them. You've got everything.
Yeah, we've got them.
Well, let's have a rent then. Let's have a borrow. What's the problem?
They're not mine. You'd have to talk to Steph.
That's all right, Steph. Hold on, hit a man up. Oh, I ain't got long.
Bear in mind, Steph, he's got 2 little ones at home. You know what I mean?
Don't forget, I ain't got long because I might have pre-ordered the deluxe edition. I haven't. But I'll tell you the oh god.
I haven't pre-ordered it yet because I keep buying Pokemon cards.
I'll tell you my train of thought. I got an email yesterday.
Go on.
From PlayStation, and I've never received an email like this before, and it was lucky I caught it because it went in like my junk email or whatever. It was like, use this code at checkout for 10% off.
Oh, let's have a look. See, I got one.
I was like, well, that's bloody delicious.
Yeah.
That has forced my hand to buy the deluxe edition because that's essentially getting the deluxe edition for the price of the standard edition.
Yeah.
So I went on there.
Go on.
Added it to my basket. Added the code. I was like, this code don't work. I was like, Knobhead, you just emailed it to me. How is it gone? So I've done some research. You can't use that code on pre-order games. Because they go through a different system.
Yeah.
Blah, because the game's not out. So yeah, I couldn't use it. I've got till the end of February to use it, so I might use it on something else. But yeah,
Can you use it on DLC?
Yeah, you can. I'm a good friend, so you can have the code if you plan on buying something.
No, I don't plan on buying anything, but I'm just thinking. But I suppose if you're going to buy the deluxe edition anyway, you're going to get the DLC with it.
Yeah.
So I suppose there's not really any point to that.
Is there all that stuff that comes with the deluxe edition, the Dark Arts Arena, and the clothes and all that jazz? Are you going to be able to buy them
separately?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can.
Yeah. All the stuff that you're going to get with the complete edition, like the top edition, all of that shit. Maybe some of the cosmetics you might only get with the pre-order, but definitely the arena and all of that stuff you will be able to buy separately with the DLCs.
There's a couple of mounts as well, isn't there? There's a ground mount and an air mount as well.
Yeah, there's all different shit. And then obviously on the PS5 you got that exclusive quest line as well. Sorry, fuckers.
I keep watching videos on it, man, and I'm like, yeah, fucking, I'm going for it. And then I add it to my basket, and I'm like, I don't like Harry Potter. And then I just turn the PlayStation off again.
No, I think you're gonna like it, man.
No, I think I will because it's like that's my sort of game. It's open world. It's RPG. It's customization. You can be an
evil wizard.
Yeah,
say no more. Say no more. You're telling me that there's a spell in there that literally tortures someone to death. I'm having it. Let me bang on that. I want that now, please.
Anakin Skywalker in Hogwarts.
Pretty much, yeah. Just
going
no,
pretty much. That's what it'd be called.
Killing everyone.
Anakin.
It's gonna be sick.
Yeah,
I'm excited.
It does. I watched the thing. Did you see the Reddit post that got removed
about
Hogwarts Legacy?
No.
There's a Reddit post. There's a video of all the things that he said. He basically just did a question and answer thing.
Yeah.
There was nothing bad in there. He wasn't like spoiling anything. He was very good with it. He was answering questions in a way not to spoil anything. He's played it for thousands of hours already. He was verified by Reddit so like he's not fake.
Yeah.
But all like the little things people were asking, things like, can you dive underwater because you can swim? Can you dive under? Yes, you can dive underwater. Are the side quests like fetch quests or are they proper? And he was like, nah, they're like akin to The Witcher, where some of the side quests are much better than the main story. Some of them are very short, some of them are very long. And my personal favourite, and there was a lot of questions, was, can you put your hood up? And he was like, yeah, you can toggle hood on and off.
Nice.
I was like, yes, hood up, going round,
killing NPCs,
force choking people out, slamming them on the floor.
Yep, sounds sweet.
Yeah, it does look very good, but I just don't like magic ones and wizard hats and Gandalf.
So you can, because obviously you won't have done it, but I have told it to you that you can do all of the sorting hat and shit like that. You get to make your own character and decide what house you're in and all that type of shit. And obviously when you play the game, you make your character first. So you can make your character look how you want. There's so many customizable options on the game. So if you don't want to go down the old wizardy fucking Hagrid, you don't have to. You can just look like a bog standard. You can just make yourself look like you, standard West Ham geezer, with a fucking wand. Rather than a piece, you got a wand.
Can we just clear that up now? Not that Gem's going to listen to this. She's offending me. She said I ain't a geezer. I was like, Gem, I'm the definition of a geezer. She says, no, you're not. You're a nerd.
Yeah, I don't think you are a geezer. Now, this is what it is. No. Don't get upset about this. Don't get upset. I know this is hurt. But you look like a geezer, right? You got the tattoos. Yeah, you got the haircut. You got the beard, right? You got the football team. You got the Peaky Blinders hat, all that bullshit, right? You sound like a geezer. But, number one, you're too nice. number two, you're a massive nerd. And you're not walking around just beating the shit out of people for the fun of it. You're not a geezer, are you? You ain't sitting down the pub getting pissed, hiding from the missus. You're sitting at home on
exactly
Lego.
Exactly what she said a geezer
You're
is.
sitting at home on Lego Star Wars. Asking Gemma how long it's going to take for the dinosaur nuggets to be done. And then that's the best way. Fuck being a geezer. It's too much aggro.
I'm a nerdy geezer.
Mark sent me a picture of these absolute fucking weapons in this local pub. I got a thing at the moment. You see them long coats, them ones that go down by your ankles. I hate them.
I got one then.
I can't fucking stand
Max
them.
Branning coat. I
can't do them. They do my fucking head in. And Mark's playing on it. It's just doing my nutting. But he sent me a picture from his pub. Look at these absolute fucking weapons.
Oh, them ones. Yeah, no, I'm not.
Fucking idiots.
I'm not a fan of them. Who are they?
They're just geezers in his pub. Oh, you're looking at the geezer in the middle.
Yeah, what's that all about?
He's an animal, isn't he? He looks like he'd rip your face off and then spit it back at you.
Yeah, he's an interesting cat.
Yeah. They're geezers by the looks of it. You ain't a geezer, you're a nerd, bro. You're a nerd.
Okie dokie.
I've got Pokemon, so I got graded Pokemon cards because you're the one that sent me to TikTok shop to buy them.
I'm a geezer with a Stormtrooper watch.
That's what I'm saying, man. Oh yeah, I bought him a Stormtrooper watch.
It's sick
in
as
like
well.
an antique gaff. Well,
it's so sick. It looks like a wristband from a festival until you press it and the digital display appears out of nowhere. Yeah. It's almost like magic. Oh, welcome back. I'm back, baby.
Farting. Such a weefy fart as well.
That
watch was so out of place when I walked. You've been in the Battlesbridge before.
Was it in there?
Yeah. Bottom floor in the cabinet. I walked in. I love that you just farted on that, and now you put your mouth to
it's my scent. Everyone loves their own
sniff.
fragrance.
And I walked in, and it was in amongst a cabinet with like fucking ivory serving spoons and fucking just shit that did not look normal, and it was just sat there. And I was like, I'll have that, please. I had to get them to come open the cabinet and everything. They looked at me like I was an idiot because I was like, I want a Star Wars watch, please. I love that.
Anyway, Hogwarts Legacy, yeah, I'm umming and ahhing, but the closer I get to the time, I want it early. I want to play it, but
I want to get it, but I just don't know. I don't want to spend the 70 quid at the moment. I've got it, but I don't want to spend it. It's weird.
I mean, you're gonna buy it. You might as well. You're getting a tenner's worth of gear, and you get it 3 days early. The 3 days early stuff's enough on its own.
No, you ain't getting a tenner's worth of gear.
Yeah, you are. You're getting mounts. You're getting
what you
Dark
mean?
Arts Arena. You're getting all sorts of shit.
I'll buy it now.
No, don't do it. No, don't be rash. Take your time. Think about it.
You just said you're gonna do it.
Yeah, I know.
You just said you're gonna do it.
Yeah, I might.
I'll do it for you.
No.
I'll cut a look. You buy it through the PlayStation store, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, let's have a look. Because the thing is, I'm not just buying it for myself. I'm buying it for Steph as well.
Yeah. See, I would be buying it for myself, and I don't like Harry Potter. So.
Well, we got deluxe edition, 75 bones.
But the normal version is 65, so it's only a tenner.
No, the normal version. Oh yeah, PS5. Obviously, they beef it up a bit. Hogwarts Legacy exclusive quest. I mean, you get the exclusive quest anyway. Dark Arts pack, Dark Arts Garrison hat, 72 hours early access. That's a good early access as well, man.
The only thing I know is Dobby is a free elf.
Dobby is a fucking free elf, and Dobby, if he crosses my path, is getting his head caved in.
You can't hurt NPCs apparently.
Well, you can hurt someone.
Yeah, you can hurt some of them. But you want to just be yeeting them. I just want to be able to just yeet people into like the sea and stuff.
The thing is, I've watched quite a few hours worth of Hogwarts gameplay, and I feel like I haven't even like touched the surface of it. I just don't like feel like I've in terms of like combat as well. I really haven't seen a lot, so it sounds fucking sick. Let's buy it.
Some people are saying that the combat was their worried point, and it's turned out to be their best part.
Combat looks fucking sick.
It does.
I was also in the group of people that thought it looked a bit iffy, a bit worrying. And then when they've polished it up and you've seen more and more gameplay of it, the short few clips that I have seen of actual combat look bang on, man. They look fucking sick.
Yeah,
Sick.
I saw a piece of.
I'm gonna buy it.
Do it. I saw a bit of combat. The geezer was like smashing some dudes up near a bridge, and he used some spell and it blew the bridge up.
Nice.
Blows the bridge into pieces, and he was standing there and he was like, what do I do now?
Bruv, you know how many graded cards I could get?
Do you know what he did? He repaired the bridge with a spell. So cool, them sort of interactions. so cool, man. You can stealth, you can go invisible and disintegrate people.
No, I'm gonna wait.
What's wrong with you?
Don't know. I don't know why I don't want to.
You're normally Mr. Oh yeah, just do it.
I don't know. I tell you what it is. Is because, and we will get into it on this pod. I purchased a Steam Deck. I've purchased games for it. I bought a fucking SD card for it. I got a tattoo booked in on the Sunday.
It's hemorrhaging money.
I've then got another tattoo booked on that. I bought that fucking Hobbit book. That cost me an arm and a leg. I've hemorrhaged money since fucking Christmas. I haven't recovered.
You bought that book. That woman said, "This is more your price."
Yeah, because she pissed me off.
How much was it? 150 quid.
800.
Huh?
It was 800 quid.
No, you didn't buy that book. No, you didn't.
I did.
Oh, you didn't.
She pissed me off. That bitch pointed me towards the £20 charity books. This is more your budget. All right, well, fuck you then. Give me the geezer's number. I got it. I said, I'll give you 800 quid right now. And he went, all right, thank you. See you later. Went back in there and I took that fucking book. She weren't in, annoyingly. But I went in, dressed in my work gear as well, so I looked as rough as anything, covered in shit. And I went, give me that book. Thank you. See you later. And now it's in the safe.
That is mental. I can't believe. Why didn't you tell me you bought that book?
I thought I did.
No.
I told you I bought the book. I sent you a picture of it.
Well, if you did, I forgot how much it was.
Oh, well.
Because my reaction would have been much more explosive.
It's worth a lot of money. So I banged it in the safe and it's going to sit there and be forgotten about. I've flicked through it. It's very, very nice.
The pages are all old and dusty.
They're old. It's from 1966.
Jeez.
It's old, man. I think, if anything, I've overpaid for it. I know I've overpaid for it. The geezer had it up for 1,500 quid, which was way, way too much. But yeah, he took the 800 quid offer. I probably could have gone lower, but fuck it. So I've overpaid probably by a bit. But like I said to Steph, I rationalised it to Steph. I was like, I love it. It looks sick. The artwork's fantastic. I ain't going to sell it for a long time. It's just going to sit in the safe with my fucking mate a Funko Pop and my other shit and just be left.
It's an investment.
It's cool, man. But yeah, I bought it and I took great joy in fucking taking it away from Battlesbridge. That woman can go fuck herself.
That's crazy. Congratulations on the Hobbit.
Thank you.
First edition Bible book thing.
What was I talking about? Oh yeah, just hemorrhaging money.
I mean, compared to that, it's 75 quid, bro. Come on, behave yourself now.
And it is my birthday soon, but that's, you know what I mean? I've got the Steam Deck and shit. Maybe I'll...
Right, put it this way. Let me put it into context for you.
Go on.
You're worried about buying it.
Yeah.
75 quid.
Yeah.
You're going to buy it anyway. It's going to be 65 quid. So essentially, you're talking yourself out of a tenner. Because you're going to buy it on release because you and Steph are going to play it. So you are literally arguing with yourself over a tenner.
I know. And there's money in the Patreon.
You're arguing with yourself over 2 Pokemon packs.
You know what I mean? That's bullshit. You know, that's what people are getting me for my birthday, you know? Pokemon shit. I can't wait.
I love it.
I'm going to pull some serious shit. Maybe I'll buy it.
It's a tenner, bro.
I'll speak to Mark tomorrow and see what he's saying. Because he's got it on pre-order, innit?
Do you have to get his approval?
I need to speak to someone who's man enough to do it because there's 2 wetties sitting in this room that neither of us can do it.
My difference is I don't have a lot of money. Like, that's my trouble. Whereas you obviously...
I just don't have kids.
Yeah, you're big bucks deluxe over it.
That's how it is. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. I will.
It's a tenner. You're arguing over a tenner.
Anyway, on to the next...
What is the next topic? I can't remember what I wrote.
That fucking thing there.
Woo!
My old Steam Deck.
Mental.
What a cool bit of kit. So I bought a Steam Deck. Steph scared me a little bit in the last episode, explaining how the higher up versions run a little bit faster. In the real world, now that I've got it, I needn't not worried because it's fucking sick. Hash has had a quick little go on it. I can't explain how weird it is. It's very weird. What are you staring at?
Just the nature.
Enjoying the nature.
Yeah, it's just beautiful.
It's nice, isn't it? What did you think of it? You like it?
Love the trees. I love the grass and the plants.
Steam Deck, you dick.
Oh yeah, it's all right. Yeah, no, it's a bit of kit, and it's beautiful. It's perfect buttery smoothness and the perfect.
I've been watching
geographical compass,
YouTube videos
of the fingertips.
Because the weird thing, so I'll get somewhat nerdy with it. It runs on Steam OS, which was what you was fucking around with, and then when you put it into desktop mode, it runs on Linux, which is like an open source version of like Windows and stuff like that. Basically, it's creator mode type shit. You can do whatever you want. But for easier terms, it's just another Windows but different. And when you put it in desktop mode, it's a PC. That's all it is. It's just straight up a PC. You can do exactly what you can do on a PC. It looks exactly like a PC. There's files. Literally, when you pop on your computer and you got all the shortcuts and the fucking start button and all that shit, it looks exactly the same. Exactly the same. So you can go in, you can download like different launchers. So like Origin, Battle.net, EA Launcher, all that type of shit. You can then, because it's a Steam Deck, you have to fiddle with it. You have to be a little bit technical savvy. So there's a lot of YouTube fucking videos involved with it and stuff like that. But a lot of people are saying Steam are aware of this, and you can add on games that aren't on the Steam library. So you can have essentially everything you want. Not everything's going to run perfect on it, but you can emulate or just simply run anything that you want to run on it with a little bit of tweaking. And the best thing about it is it's not even like you're cheating the console itself. Steam want you to do this. Valve encourage you and are adding more and more support to going into desktop mode and adding on games that aren't on Steam. I've seen someone playing World of Warcraft on it. It's fucking mental. I don't understand any of it, nor am I going to fuck with any of it yet. I'm just not going to do it. Because like you can put Windows 11 on it and shit like that and basically just turn it into exactly how your PC would be. But I don't want to do that yet. But it's just mental. It really is crazy. Decent investment. I think it's sick.
The only thing with something like that, when I have something like that, even with the Switch, but the Switch less so, I'm so scared of breaking it. The Switch, you can, you know, if you get like stick drift or something, you just get a new Joy-Con. With that, you get stick drift, you're fucked.
So I've already had one bug with it, and it was, so there's a volume button at the top left, obviously minus and plus, and when I started it, it went straight to full volume, and every time I tried to turn it down, straight back to full volume, and then it switched straight down to mute. Couldn't turn it up. It just wouldn't do it.
So too loud or nothing.
Yeah, so I didn't. So Steph thought maybe the buttons was a bit sticky. Give them a rub and all that, and no, didn't fix it. Give the buttons a rub. So I restarted it, turned it off and turned it back on. Googled it quick, and it is a known issue from like 6 months ago. Hasn't happened again since.
Hardware or software issue?
Software issue.
That's all right then.
So, I mean, there was a couple of people saying where it just wasn't going away, so they had to get in contact with Valve and then send their Steam Deck off and then get sent a new one after they replaced the soundboard and blah, blah, blah. So I was like, fuck. I was like, it would be my luck to get a Steam Deck and it be fucked from the straight away. But thankfully, I haven't had an issue with it yet. The other issue I had is I cheaped out because I think it's one of those things where a Nintendo Switch, you know what you're getting. It is so widely used. It's such a popular console. The Steam Deck, on the other hand, is very niche at the moment. It's becoming more mainstream, but it's a new thing. So I weren't prepared to spend the big money to get one, hence why I bought the 64 gig one. And much like the PlayStation, the operating system takes up fucking half of that. So the operating system takes up 21 gig. So I bought Days Gone 60 gig. So I bought Vampire Survivors instead, which was like £3, and that game is fucking sick. That game is so much fun. So much fun. I can't believe, I know we've spoke about it before, but that game's fucking sick.
That's a good transition.
Yeah, man, I fucking love it, and especially playing it on something like that. Because I said to Steph, it's been over a decade since I last had a handheld.
They released Vampire Survivors on mobile.
Did they?
Mm-hmm.
Sick.
Yes, they did.
Have you got it?
I haven't.
Right. You got to pay for it?
It is free.
Oh, it's free.
They are good lads.
Nice.
And ladies. 1 million downloads it's had.
Such a good game, man.
It is. You haven't even scratched the surface.
It's just a fun little, like...
Yeah, but it goes so deep. It's so much deeper than you think it does.
Well, I'm going to keep playing it.
You need to. I've done all the levels, but then I bought the DLC. They done DLC.
Mm.
And that DLC was like £1.
Bro, I'm going to be all over it, because that Steam Deck is fucking... Oh.
Your character select screen is pathetic.
I know,
You've got about 4 characters.
I said I'm sorry.
I couldn't even pick another level because you're still on the first one.
I know.
The level select screen hasn't even existed.
Give me a break.
You haven't unlocked Boss Rush.
I only started playing that last night. Give me a
You've
fucking
done nothing.
break. Sorry. It's fucking sick though. That Steam Deck is one of the best purchases I've made, and I haven't even had it fucking like 48 hours. It's fucking I love it so much. And
it's very cool.
The Steam has a specific section for verified games on Steam Deck.
I heard this, yeah.
And they also have their own website which users can log their experiences with games. So if you're not certain of how a game's going to run on the Steam Deck, you can type in this game, anything. So I did it with Prince of Persia, because one of them isn't verified. And there's a whole list of people giving their feedback on how it played on their Steam Deck. And then I watched a YouTube video this morning on the way to work. Basically, the games have an icon on them. So, like, a green tick means that it's verified, this plays great on the Steam Deck. And then you get a yellow circle with an exclamation mark, and that means this does play, it is supported, but there might be some features that are a bit meh, a bit skew-iffy, or might not work. And then you just have ones that it just says flat out, not supported. Prince of Persia is all the yellow exclamation mark, and then one of them says it's not supported. Watched a YouTube video, and the guy that I was watching said, like, pro tip, ignore all of this. He was like, it's bollocks. He was like, he used Sniper Elite as a good example. He was like, on Steam Deck, it says that has the yellow exclamation mark. It said it weren't supported full stop. He said this is not supported. But he explained that when you play Sniper Elite, it's the online aspect has an anti-cheat which isn't downloaded on the Steam Deck, and he was like, because of that, it says that it isn't supported. But it was like the game itself plays absolutely fine. You just couldn't play online unless you downloaded a load of shit.
Yeah.
So he was like, your best bet is to just buy it and try it. Which, yeah, fair play. Because obviously with Steam, unlike PlayStation, you can fucking return games.
Yeah.
So if you buy something, you got 2 weeks to go, no, I don't like it, I want my money back.
Yeah, I feel you.
Which I'm not used to when it comes to PS5, because you buy anything digital on a PS5 or any PlayStation for that matter, you can't fucking return the thing.
I object, Your Honour. I did. I returned Destiny, remember?
Oh, to be fair enough, I've returned one thing.
I returned Destiny.
Only because it was broken. That's the only way that you can return something, is if it was broken.
No, I returned Destiny because I already owned it.
Oh, well, how did you buy it then?
Because I owned it on disc, and I bought it on the store.
Oh, what? And they fucking refunded that?
Mental, innit?
So not only do people love you at work, and you get away with fucking everything at work.
I don't get away with anything. I'm a good lad.
And then everyone, likes you outside of work, and now even Sony have preferential treatment. Me and Mark bought fucking Cuphead, thinking it was a multiplayer game, and it ain't.
What is wrong with you two?
Because it said fucking 2-player in the description. At no point did it say LAN party. Local play.
Use your Google.
Pricks.
Search the interweb for things such as this.
So, yes, if you're listening and you're contemplating getting a Steam Deck, absolutely get a Steam Deck. I can now fully understand, in my short time of using one, why so many people have said I use this more than I do my PC now, because it's just the convenience of it. And one more thing that I think is fantastic about it, or two things actually. Steph pointed out the first one. The charging port is at the top rather than underneath. So you can keep it plugged in and carry on playing without it getting underneath you and getting all crushed and fucked.
Yeah, it annoys me with the Switch.
Unlike the Switch, yeah, that's what Steph said. Number two, because I was a bit scared about leaving it on charge last night, Googled it. The Steam Deck will charge up to 100% and then stop charging and discharge down to 95% and then recharge back up to 100% and keep doing that until, obviously, you unplug it to avoid the battery from being overcharged.
That's genius.
Yeah. So, and the thing with that they do is they don't announce that. So loads of people thought they had issues with their Steam Decks because they're charging them and unplugging them and they're on 95%, thinking, oh, it's broken. It isn't. It's just because the charging it's not allowing you to overcharge it. So I thought that's great. What's a fantastic bit of kit.
It is genius. Fair play.
The only annoying bit is that it doesn't download in sleep mode. That's the only annoying bit. But you can, when you're downloading something, it won't turn itself off. It will just turn the screen off.
I need another Wii.
This is great.
So,
well, I'm going to pause this podcast then. Sorry, everyone. Ash needs another piss. We'll pause it and then we will resume.
Beep boop. Boop, boop.
And we're back. Are we back? So to stop mid-piss. Fucking ridiculous. Anyway, let's carry on. What was you talking about? What's going on?
He was
Rambling
gushing
on
over
about
the
the
Steam
fucking
Deck.
new console that I've got. Yeah, buy one. Enough said. Crack on. Yeah.
I will one day.
Yeah.
Maybe. Jedi Survivor.
I see briefly that the worst thing that's happened has happened after you told me that it wouldn't happen.
When did I say it wouldn't happen?
We spoke about it last time, I swear, and said, and I just said, I told you, I said it will be delayed, and you went, nah, bruv.
Classic case of I told you so. What a
fucking, of course it would.
What a disgusting little
Course it
trait you
would.
have.
Jedi Survivors.
6 weeks delay. Not the end of the world.
It's not that bad, is it? Really?
But it still hurts.
Until they come out with another delay after.
Because it falls the wrong side of my holiday allowance now. I have 9 days of holiday to use until April the 1st.
Yeah.
And now one of them days is just null and
Why?
void.
Our holiday resets in March.
April.
March.
April.
March.
April.
March.
April. Would you like to bet? You know I love betting with you.
Wait, when's our Star Wars convention? What day is that?
April.
What date?
The 7th?
Fuck, so I'm going to have to book literally straight.
How many times do I have to tell you? It's the bank holiday weekend, the Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday of Easter.
Oh, is it? So we ain't got to book any
We
holiday?
haven't got to book any holiday.
Why
no.
didn't we go Saturday then?
Because
We could have totally gone Saturday.
we didn't know what to do, so we just went on the first day.
Ash bottled it with
No,
the Star Wars
I didn't
convention,
bottle
and now
it.
he's going to miss his absolute favourite person in the entire
Why
world.
did you bring this up?
Because it's good listening pleasure.
No, it's not. It's a fucking disgrace. And
He's-
Star Wars Celebrations, or whoever is responsible for doing this, you should be fucking ashamed of yourself,
Let
you
me
scumbags.
give some backstory to people that might not know. What's going on? Tell them.
We agreed to go to Star Wars Celebration this year. Reese cares not for the Star Wars franchise, but I do.
I care about what you care about.
Exactly.
I show appreciation because I understand what it means to people, and I feel like it'll be a fun day.
And I respect it. So he agreed to accompany me, more so I didn't have to go on my own.
With the sweaty nerves.
And I wouldn't have gone on my own. So we didn't know there's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday you can book. We didn't know what to book, so we booked the Friday.
Yep.
Or I booked the Friday. He didn't care.
We
what
booked
day
podcast day. Fuck.
We didn't care. Yes, we did. That's
What did we do that for?
probably wasn't doing podcast then. Don't think we was.
I don't think we was.
So we booked the Friday, just thinking, well, we'll get there, because I've heard from a Star Wars podcast that Star Wars celebrations get very smelly. People don't, their hygiene's not up to scratch.
Yeah.
So I thought, well, if we go the first day, we can avoid the stench. So that's what we did. lately they've started drip feeding the guests that are going. The one person that I would like to see, Hayden Christensen, Anakin Skywalker, is going on the Saturday, the day that we are not going, which is shockingly shit. Regardless of that, I was willing, as was the Leng, to...
And Mr. Royce.
Yeah, to go on the Saturday as well, just for this.
Yeah.
Obviously, I want a photograph with him.
No, sorry to interrupt. We weren't going because they were going there.
Well, no, but the more tickets become available.
Tickets become
and they're still available now.
And we fucking bottled it.
Yeah.
I was on the phone to me. I went, abort the mission.
Abort mission. But either way, when it became apparent that Anakin was going on Saturday, that completely changed me, and I was like, right, I am going. Until I realised that the photo opportunity, as they so aptly name it, is £209.99
fucking mental,
to get one photo.
You get a photo with the cunt.
If you would like to top that photo experience up with a signature on an item or magazine of your choice that you would have to take with you or purchase at the establishment, that will be a further £209.99, please. Taking the grand total up to £419.98 for one photo and one signature.
Yeah. Was you aware
Hold on. That's the grand total. Until...
Go on.
The admin fee gets involved.
No, I didn't know this. What?
Oh, there's an admin fee of £29.40.
What? Not per thing, surely.
No, it just takes it up to £449.38 for one photo and one signature.
450 quid. Let's round it up because what is pennies?
I mean, at that point, yeah, what is pennies?
Steph said that you could, because she read that you could actually send an item to them and they will do it for you. I don't fucking trust that whatsoever.
You can do that. Guess how much that is?
Go on.
Exactly the same fucking price as if you was there anyway. So, no. Yes, you can.
Now,
the whole point of it, the whole experience is to see them do it. Because this is a treasure for me. This is not a treasure to sell. You know, maybe one day I'd fall on times where I'd need to sell it. But this is a treasure for me, so I could look back and be like, wow, I met one of my heroes, Darth Vader. Wow, what an experience. Great. For £500, essentially, that is for a photo.
Because once you throw in the travel costs and everything to get there, once you fucking throw in the
hold on, the ticket as well
price itself,
£85 the ticket was.
So you're looking at possibly
65 before fees, obviously.
Yeah, sitting under fucking 600 quid.
Yeah, and that is unacceptable, and they've been called out for it, and many people have kicked up a huge stink because obviously this being my first experience of something like this, I just thought that's disgusting, but that might be the norm. Apparently it's not the norm. A lot cheaper everywhere else at all times.
Yep.
And also, if I bumped into Hayden Christian in the street, granted, unlikely, I could get a photo and a signature for free. I'm sure he'd be like, can I get a selfie? Yeah, of course you can.
Yeah.
Can you sign this napkin? Yeah, that'll be 450 quid, please.
Yeah, it wouldn't happen, would it?
No, it's free.
It's extortionate. I don't understand. And now this is what you have to think. So I went straight onto eBay because you know me, the money flashed up in my eyes, and I went straight to the Anakin Funko Pops. And obviously, there are ones there signed that do sell for north of 800 quid, £1,000. So you could theoretically get him to sign a Funko and then sell it, because that's what I was going to do with what's his face, Gussie, what's his fucking name?
Yeah, Esposito, Santo.
But I ain't fucking paying them prices
say
to
that,
do it.
This is sold, right? Anakin Skywalker, signed by Hayden Christensen. 26th of December, Funko Pop, Anakin, £180 sold for.
Oh.
21st of December, sold for £284. 15th of November, £569. And they're the only signed ones that are on there for, I don't know, you can just keep scrolling. They're the only ones that come up.
Someone got a signed Funko for 180 quid.
Yeah, them, look, 3 of them
Absolute
there.
bargain.
Right? So that's facts. There's no denying that. They sold for them amounts. You, don't get me wrong, if I just went for the signature, you'll make your money back if you sold it. I don't want to sell it, for starters, but you'd make your money back if you sold it. But if you did buy it to sell it, this market's going to get massively diluted very quickly, because there's all of a sudden going to be a lot of Funko Pops signed by Anakin Skywalker.
That's what happened when Stranger Things Season 4 come out.
So And listen, it's not even about that. I don't care about the.
It's too much money.
It's massively too much money. It's not about.
It takes the piss.
It's not about buying to sell for me. I just wanted it, but at this point, for me to get that, we'd have to go a whole nother day, travel again.
Yeah. I think that's why when I was on the phone to you, I shouted abort, because Steph said to me, she was like, all of that, you'll have to travel up to London again. You're gonna go there on the Friday, have a long day, come back, and then you're gonna have to turn around, go back on the Saturday for something that you've already attended. So it's not all going to be completely different. It'll be very much the same, just with a few different people.
There will be a lot of difference because they announce things throughout the day. There'll be different so. You know, you don't know what's going to happen. Obi-Wan Kenobi, Ewan McGregor might be there. They might be announcing a Obi-Wan Kenobi series 2. It might come out. You know, there's all sorts of things like that. So that's not the problem. But what you said there is right. It's a long day. It's a lot of excitement. You come home, you're going to be exhausted. And then the next morning, you're going to get up and do the whole thing again. It's a lot. So it's £85 for the ticket with all its fees. Plus then...
We paid all of that, haven't we?
Yeah.
We have paid up.
We paid... Then I'd have to pay an extra £200 to get this signature, then probably queue for most of the duration of the day.
It's either going to be a short queue or a very long queue.
Yeah, exactly. And my mate made a good point, Ryan. He said, you know, although it's a lot of money, and it is, just get the signature, which is right. But then I just feel like I want the photo as well. I want to look back and be like, oh, look at young me there with Darth Vader. And it's just nice. But if I had to pick one, I'd go for the signature because, I don't know, I just love it.
I would like to have both of them as well, because I think more so for yourself, and the fact that if you have a signature from him, you sort of want to back it up that it was you that got the signature. As well. But if I'm not being funny, say hypothetically you paid and got the signature, I mean, I'm more than happy to make it awkward for everyone else. For you to stand there while he's fucking signing it, I will jump out that queue and whip my phone up and go click. There's your picture, smile, and then have security kick me out, which they ain't gonna do.
Just do it at the very last minute.
But you know what I mean? There's gonna be people in that fucking queue that'll just go taking a picture. There just will be, because how are they gonna stop all of that? You can't stop people from having their phones out and taking a picture, standing in a queue.
Yeah, just quickly turn around.
Especially if you got like the same stuff like the Galaxy S22, I'll be able to fucking take a picture of the pores on the man's face. You know what I mean? It's just fucking. I don't understand why it's so much money. How much money is this geezer being paid to be there?
Yeah, and it's just upsetting because, like I say, I just think greed comes around, and you can't meet your heroes anymore just because you get priced out. Yeah, and there'll be a lot of people that can afford to do it. There's people flying over from all over the world to this. And they'll be just throwing money at it. A lot of people saying that they've already paid and they can't wait. And I'm just like, I'm just not in a position to do that, unfortunately. Yeah. But then the sad thing is, it might be a once in a lifetime thing, because normally these things are in America, California, Florida, all them sort of places, which is not feasible for me to ever go just for that. So, and even when they are in England, the chance of Hayden Christensen coming, you know, the people were shocked that he was there.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, it might be a once-in-a-lifetime thing, but unfortunately...
It's just a lot of money, man.
I'm just going to have to miss out. I've got too much going on this year, a little holiday for the kids, my boy's birthday and like next week, and just there's so much going on.
Look what you've done, Star Wars convention at the Excel in London. You've broken this poor man, this poor wannabe geezer. You've done him over, and it's not fair for pure greed. I cannot understand how you can happily charge £209 for 99
before fees
for this famous person. And yes, they're extremely famous in that world,
but it's not even
to do a quick scribble, man.
It's not even Star Wars Celebration that charges that. It's the company that. See, it's confusing, but it's not actually Star Wars Celebration that is deciding the prices. There's a separate company that you have to go through.
Yeah,
to
which
do
is it's just gross. It's
yeah.
absolute bollocks. As if you ain't making enough money already. Like, fuck me. I'd love to see the profit margin on that.
I'd probably pay £100. It'd probably be my max. I think that's more than enough for one scribble on an item that is not.
But you know, it's taking the piss as well, because if you could charge, if his signature was genuinely worth that much, you'd have him fucking signing shit every day of the week. Sign all of that. Sign this lad because this is worth a fortune. But you don't, because like you said, it dilute the market. So it's just pure greed to charge that much. And I understand that for the person standing there doing the signatures, taking the photos, it's a lot. It's a hell of a lot for them. People think, oh, all he's got to do is sign it. Well, you try signing thousands of things in a certain amount of time. Because he'll be being pushed as well to get, no, don't fuck around too much.
People will be like, oh, may the force be with you. And he'll be like, yeah, I know that before. You know, it's going to get boring for him, but this is...
let me hold your fucking...
He's making a lot of money. And just I don't know. It's just sad, really, isn't it? But anyway, that's probably not happening. But Jedi Survivor, delayed for 6 weeks. I'm okay with that. It's not a problem. It's a little bit sad because I was well looking forward to it, and it was coming around soon. It's coming down in March, actually.
For the last 3 years, the Jedi team here at Respawn has poured its collective heart and soul into Star Wars Jedi Survivor, and we are proud to say the next chapter in the tale of
Cal
Kestis is content complete. We are now focused entirely on the final stage, bug fixes to enhance performance, stability, polish, and most importantly, the player experience. Jedi Survivor is a direct response to the feedback from our community, delivering expansive destinations to explore, evolve combat and traversal, and of course, the continuation of Cal and BD's story. Making this game has truly made us a better team, and we have pushed ourselves at every level to make this Star Wars sequel our fans expect from Respawn and Lucasfilm's games. And then in order for the team to hit the target quality bar, they've had to delay it, which I like that though.
Yeah, I'm happy with that. It's
because
fine.
You think it was only a couple of years ago when we had that horrendous year where we were just bombarded with absolute shit because of fucking greed. Game developers and whoever's in charge of putting them deadlines out didn't want to miss out on any money. So fucking let's send out the games and let's just put a fucking day one patch out instead. Let's pressure these people. So I like that there are, as annoying as it is, World of Warcraft did the same thing with Dragonflight. They delayed that. I think for the benefit of the gamer, you can suffer the 6 weeks.
Oh, of course. I'm more excited for it.
And the fact they flat out say it's for bug fixes and polish and things like that. They're making the game, they're bringing out a complete game. These are the little touch-ups that you do.
And it's just before my birthday, so
it's fantastic.
It is very, pardon me, fantastic. And I cannot wait to continue Cal Kestis' journey across the galaxy.
It's going to be great.
It is. But it gives me more time to maybe jump on Hogwarts Legacy and finish the game that I'm currently playing.
It does indeed.
Which I'll talk about on the Patreon exclusive.
What do you mean currently playing?
Well, the game that I'm currently playing. Obviously, I'm playing something.
Oh, shit. Sorry, I didn't hear that sentence properly. I wasn't paying a massive attention. There's a hidden game. And if you want to hear that hidden game, you have to sign up to our Patreon. Paywall. Our Jedi Club, which is £5, 5 great British pounds a month. And you get 2 hours, a minimum, every month of exclusive content. I think the first episode I did with Steph, and we did like an hour and a half.
Yeah, nutty.
We just went mental, but we sort of calmed it down a bit, you know what I mean? We can't give everyone everything all the time. We've got lives to lead. So you can hear that on the old Patreon. Please give us the money.
Now.
Give us the money. Steph's downloading Days Gone on the Steam Deck as we speak.
Sick game, you never played that?
I can't wait to play that. You get it with the PS5. It's one of those collection things.
They're taking it away, by the way.
Yeah, it's already in the library though, so they can't take it away.
Yeah,
from
so
me.
Anything that's on that list,
Bang
if you
it
add
in
it
the
to library, and you get to keep it as long as you've got PlayStation Plus.
Yeah, I played it a bit on the PlayStation. We spoke about it on the pod because you could fucking kick the little zombie people's heads in.
Yeah, platinumed it, bruv.
So, no, I played about half an hour of it, and then because my mind was so overwhelmed with having a PS5, I just couldn't concentrate.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I was like, I
want to play everything right now.
You literally you switch
on
the
PS5.
What
does that look like?
And it's like, oh look, here's a PS5 collection for you, and then this whole catalogue of really sick games. You're like, they're all free. Download. So I didn't give it that much time. But like I say, it's great on the Steam Deck. It's verified on the Steam Deck. so I'm going to be playing it on that
A
motherfucker.
very underrated game. A lot of love for that.
Yeah, Mark really liked it as well, but he did say he was like, it might be a bit difficult to actually play on the Steam Deck, because he was like, when you're running away from a horde of zombies, he was like, you want a big screen. But thankfully, thanks to the Steam Deck, like the Nintendo Switch, you can also dock it. So there we go. I mean, you have to buy the dock separately, but you can dock it. So I can fix that issue if I really need to.
Or you could just play on PlayStation, but yeah.
Yeah, or I can do that.
Very good game. I hope you enjoy that. But once again, I know it's going to be a game you put in 3 hours and go, yeah, sick, and then never play it again because I know what you like.
This is a different story though, because unlike it having to sit in front of the screen, I can lay in bed with Steph while she's on the Switch and also play that next to her. So.
Have you seen that massive axe in London?
Yeah.
That's mental.
Yeah, it doesn't hold a fucking... It looks like a shit axe compared to mine though.
But still.
But it is crazy.
It's crazy.
Why have they done that for?
I've no idea. I love it.
Did you see that they were posting up like cosplay guides?
Yeah, I keep seeing stuff
to be
pop
like
up.
Kratos and stuff like that. That's quite cool. Yeah, I don't know why that's in there, but yeah.
Jason Derulo.
Should we leave it there?
I reckon
we'll fuck off there. So this has been episode number 33. Ash has made an appearance once for his own podcast. So everyone congratulate him for doing that.
Thank you.
Round of applause.
Thank you.
We'll be back next week with Steph.
Probably.
Where we'll have some more gaming news. Hold on. Hold your fucking horses. So the next episode will be the 10th, which will be release date of Hogwarts Legacy.
Oh,
so
God.
if I've actually pulled the trigger and pre-ordered it, there'll be a whole minimum of 2 days gameplay worth of Hogwarts Legacy that I can sit there and talk about.
But one of us needs to pre-order it at least.
Yeah, we'll have to do it.
Yeah,
all right, sweet.
We'll rock, paper, scissors.
All right, we're going to fuck it off there. We're going to leave you. We're going to go and do the exclusive episode. So if you want to listen to that, give us your fucking money and then have a nice little ear listen.
Yeah.
See you later. Hooroo.
Hooroo.